What is up, my amazing YouTube friends? I am so pumped to have you back in the garage, well, back in the sickest garage here on the platform, because we have a 2003 Chevrolet Trailblazer. One thing I thought was kind of sick is the logo, Chevrolet. I mean, all spelled out, Trailblazer. I'm excited because this is a little bit older. Usually the vehicles I detail are a little bit newer. Has 208,000 miles, so it's definitely used. The exterior, beautiful paint, way scratched up. Not gonna have time to fix that today. It's not what the customer wanted. The customer wanted it totally prepped and beautiful for a sale. Remove all the stank from the inside. There's fabric seats, so there's gonna be some serious extractions. I'm excited for this one because 2003, the interior, and you'll see when we get in there, but the interior is way different than vehicles now. It seems like the floor now is really flat on all the vehicles, and on the interior, that is. And this has got a bunch of lines and contours, and oh, it's gonna be sick. I'm really pumped. So let's just get to work and we'll see what adventures await. Even though I've been detailing a whole bunch lately, I'm actually pretty excited about this. I don't know why. Just a different time in the week when I normally detail, so it's gonna be a sick one. We'll start with the wheels and tires. We're gonna just hit them hard. They don't have a bunch of brake dust on them, which is gonna be sick. Obviously, it's pre-carpeted wheel wells, and it's gonna be cool. Cleaning these wheels makes me really want to do a wheels off detail and do actual polishing, because there's just some of that embedded brake dust, but they still look better than when I started. I want this Trailblazer to look absolutely stunning. The paint is metallic and it's Chevy paint, so it's most likely gonna be pretty awesome. However, layer of grime, layer of just oxidation and just weathering, it needs some love. We're gonna remove, pre-wash with Bill Tander. While this hangs out and dwells, I've mentioned this on the channel before, but I want to talk about it again. I know there are some other detailers out there that have days, or they're mobile, and that's a completely different game, but I don't have days with vehicles. I typically have hours. So sometimes I do things that are quicker rather than, like taking out the seats in every detail, taking out all of the plastic trim in every detail. Some of those on the internet especially make that look like that's a totally normal thing. I'm sorry, it's really just not, especially if you have to do a car in, they drop it off in the afternoon and they're gonna pick up the next day, and there's other things I have to do. So I'm typically limited on time, but I feel like I've said that. I've just gotten a lot of haters hating lately about my methods, but you know what? I think my methods are okay. I get good results, and my customers are happy, and I have awesome customers. Just want to mention that. Y'all know what time it is? Let's go foam cannoning. You know the rules on decontaminating darker colored paint. It looks stunning after, but the actual decontamination step is always lame. pretty sure this Trailblazer has never seen the inside of an epic garage like mine because there's a ton of contamination and that interior is gonna be sick. We'll hit it one more time with the foam cannon and then decontaminate with the clay mitt. I've been using this 303 graphene spray as a drying aid. It's not what the instructions say to do, but I've used it on quite a few vehicles now. It's actually yielding really good success. Obviously, it hasn't been a year since I've been doing it, so I don't know if it's gonna allow the product to last a full year, but given all the other normal paint protections, I bet it's gonna last a long time. Well, my first assessment on the paint was correct. It turned out amazing. Now, it's still a 20-year-old vehicle. That has never been to a detailer, for sure, but it looks amazing. Interior is thrashed. There's a bunch of plastic pieces missing. Can't really do much for that, but what I can do is make all of this fabric that is just has a brown hue. I'm gonna make it just look amazing. I believe it's supposed to be gray. So I think the extractions are gonna be, now I'm positive the extractions are gonna be epic. We have fabric floor mats, fabric seats, which hate them, but I'm gonna make these look just awesome. Little trees. Ha. All right, let's clean out. There's just a few personal items. Let's clean those out. Then we'll get going. Man, analog display, cigarette lighter, just, man, throwback. Now, I'll have to check the spreadsheet, but I'm pretty sure this is the first Trailblazer that I have ever detailed. I had no idea how to get the seats down. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but I did the gorilla pounding chest action because I felt inadequate. But I figured it out, and it's kind of cool because the bottoms of the seat, the rear bench here, they actually slide forward and then these fall down. It's pretty cool. It's gonna allow me to detail a lot of places without a lot of effort, which is sick. Storage. Now, I've been asked a lot why I don't reach in and blow things towards the back. I don't do that because it hurts my back being all bent over, and it's not too much more effort to actually just push it to the middle and then out one of the doors. That's why. I honestly had never messed with the Trailblazer seat, so this was kind of cool. Well, I may have messed with one, but I didn't remember it. That's cool. It gives you access to everything back here. Check out their custom garbage can. My beautiful wife is in there working really hard, and Spartacus is helping out and tending Monkey. And he came out to get a Dr. Pepper for my beautiful bride, and apparently the box was ripped, so half of them spilled out. And so I made sure that we got her one that wasn't one that had fallen, because that's just disaster in the making.
you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
I get a lot of flack from armchair detailers on the internet about the Tornador and why don't I use the vacuum with the Tornador and everything, but that last mat, when I was blowing it off, I held the vacuum next to it, it doesn't look as cool, which is lame. I'd rather have it look fun. I mean, if I'm gonna do it, might as well make it look cool too, right? Because it's not the last step. If it were the last step, it would be super dumb, but it's basically the first. So I'm gonna clean everything anyway. Who cares if it's a little dusty? Let's carpet clean. We'll start with mats.
As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
One thing that's hard to see while you're doing it is just how much of a difference this makes. So I've left the front seat unextracted, uncleaned, so you can kind of see the difference. Check this out. This is after, and that is before. Do you see that brown hue and the gray has been restored? Obviously beautiful, and that's what all of them look like. However, still need some love. So let's go do that.
Too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
Extracting, it's always just so amazing. Brush is still wet. I've detailed way too much. Plastic cleaning. No leather cleaning today because no leather seats. Plastic, trying to think of how to best word this. I don't like lighter colored plastic. It's not my favorite, and it seems to be less popular now than it was. It never cleans up very nice. I mean, I'm gonna do the best work I can, but sometimes it just stains and it just never comes back, which is sad. This ride definitely had gone too long without love from a detailer. Gotta protect, dress the plastics. We're gonna do that with Carpro Pearl and some brushes and some microfiber. And it's gonna be a good final touch to this detail because, this thing has kicked my butt. Dress these tires. I would like to take some time to thank the customer. Thank you, epic customer. This was such a fun detail. It really was. It was a sick transformation. I hope you love the results of the detail, and of course, I hope you like this video. My dearest friends, I hope that you love this video. This was a ton of fun to do. A lot of hard work, but it was a really good detail. This is what makes detailing fun. It's more challenging. I'm out of breath, but this was sick. Subscribe, another video, and I will see you, my dearest friends, next week.